Hello friends, Koolio here, and welcome back to the channel. Today guys, Lord of Heroes has officially launched globally as of like an hour ago. Now this is a game I've actually done a couple of videos on before when it was available over in Korea, but the game is now available globally as of an hour ago, and I'm really excited because this is one of my most anticipated mobile games of the year. Now, if you guys are enjoying today's video and want to see more videos of Lord of Heroes, then let me know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. And the first thing I want to talk about, which I'm kind of excited about, but at the same time, a little bit disappointed, is the fact that the global version is merging the Korean servers with like everybody else. So you'll notice my account is actually level 5, but I've literally been in the game for like 10 minutes. And that's because this is the account that I actually ended up using when I was playing on the Korean servers. So a lot of people were like, nah, I'm not going to play the Korean version. I'm just going to wait for global. Well, the thing is the Korean players are now going to be ahead of all the brand new people coming into the game. So it's a little bit disappointing in that way because there's going to be a lot of people in the game that are already significantly ahead of other players. So yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that down below. Now, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, I will have a link down below for you guys to check it out. But today's video, we're going to kind of go through and just do like a basic summary of the game for all the new people that are jumping in and playing it for the very first time. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into the world and talk about hero collecting, because in this game, collecting heroes is actually very different than any other gacha game, because you don't summon for heroes. You can purchase them like upfront with the in-game currency that you collect as you play through the game, as well as you unlock them as you play through story missions. So as of right now, we're on chapter 7, section 3. Once we complete this mission, I will be able to unlock a brand new hero that we can then add to my team. So let's go ahead and ready up. Here's my team right now. They're all roughly around level 30 with a total power of 7,155. Now, the biggest thing with this game, like where a lot of like the power is going to come from, where a lot of your gacha summoning is going to be coming from, is within the equipment system in the game, which we are going to do some summons today, so I'll show you guys that. But for the combat itself, I'm not really going to go super in depth because I have done it before in previous videos. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is there are formations in this game. So you can kind of change up your formation. Right now I've got like an offensive formation going on, but you can kind of swap it up depending on like what heroes that you have available or what kind of strategies you want to end up using. Now, the other thing I want to talk about too is there is an elemental system. You've seen it before. It's like in every other gacha game, so that's not something you know super new. But they do have a couple of unique things that kind of I want to say upgrades the combat in this game. And the fact is sometimes when your heroes are attacking, there's a chance that your other heroes will actually jump in and help them, which is pretty cool because it kind of helps boost up your team's overall offense, making it so you can get through stages a lot faster, making the game a little bit easier, a little bit quicker. Also, they do have, look at that, there's an assist right there. Boom, boom. She helps out. It's great. I like it, and I like seeing those kind of combinations go off for the different characters. The other thing too is I really like the attack animations, and you'll see that like with all the characters in the game. Actually, let's go ahead and just turn off auto so I can show you guys what it looks like. Is all the characters in the game, they have, I believe, 3 active abilities with an ultimate ability that you can see that's kind of shining right now. Now you have a total amount of energy that you can use for each of the abilities. We're gonna go ahead and use 5 of it, and I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I don't have anyone else that can do it, but this is called a burst ability. If you have any of your other teammates that are able to, they can jump in and help, but I'm not gonna be able to do a chain right now, so we'll go ahead and have her ability go off. Love the animations. I love the art style. I talked about that before in my previous video. I love it. It kind of reminds me of like a 3D version of Fire Emblem Heroes, and I'm totally digging it. So let's go ahead and use a couple more of these abilities. Target the enemy. Again, let's just keep going. There we go. Wave 2 is complete and wave 3 is here. So are you the ones who slaughtered Alex's units? Ha ha ha! Whoa, look at her clothes. She certainly got her own style. So we're going to go ahead and just skip past this. Here we go. Okay, now we're in the final round. If we can take down Astrid, she'll join our team, which is sweet. So you get a lot of your heroes simply just by going through and playing the game. So let's go ahead and just turn on auto combat. Assist activates again. You guys can see what goes on. Now the thing is there's going to be a lot of stages that are pretty difficult. As you play through the game, the stages actually do ramp up fairly quickly, as well as there are a couple of like daily dungeons and stuff like that that you can jump into to compete and get materials and stuff to upgrade your characters. The thing is even though like the combat you can say is kind of simple, you know, you got your 3 attack abilities, your elemental system, and your different types of classes. The thing is, is the strategy that you play and which enemies that you take out first, who you focus on, whose abilities are most effective within a certain, like, a certain formation that you're using or a certain boss that you're going up against. There's a lot of different elements to that in play with this game. A lot of, like, kind of behind the scenes strategies, as I want to say. So hopefully we can take her out. We're dealing a good amount of damage, but we actually have already lost somebody. So we can focus on enemies if we want to. That is a great animation. And I'm excited to have her on our team. Wow, we just lost our healer. Now I believe they got 2 healers on their team. The guys like on the far left and the far right. So it may be better for us to actually focus on those characters first. Like if I want to come back through later and manually take over, I might want to focus on the guys on the far ends and take them out first before they can heal up. Not 100% sure though, so we'll see if they do it. They've got some guys with pretty strong defense. She's the only one left. She's got 5 health bars. Hopefully our guys are strong enough to take her out. 3 left. Come on, guys. 2 more. And 1 more hit, and that is it. Boom, completed. She is done. Wow, you're really strong. So we can finally add her onto our team. Let's just go ahead and skip through the story. I don't want to really spoil too much on the story itself. I think the story is pretty good. It's not like amazing in any way, but it's pretty good. And we just recruited ourselves a brand new hero. Astrid, welcome to the team. She looks great. She looks like a great character. So that's my character. That's Koolio right there. And you can pick a male or female version for your Lord of Heroes, because you play as the Lord of Heroes, going around and like collecting a bunch of other heroes onto your team. We just got to level 6, which is awesome. Lord level up. And victory is ours. But we only got 1 star because a bunch of our guys ended up dying. Now, one of the other things too that kind of invites you back to play this game every day is there's a lot of events that go on in this game. Like right now they have an event where there's like an experience boost on all of the stages. So as you play through it, your characters will gain more and more experience as you play through. I'll probably go and finish the rest of this a little bit later. There are these things called expeditions. They're kind of a way that you can gain passive bonuses and passive materials as you're not playing through the game. So basically what you can do is you can send your heroes off to do expeditions. So let's see, let's just go ahead and auto select. Here we go. Dispatch. And then they all get dispatched. They all go to their own separate regions. And then as time goes on, they'll complete their expeditions. You can come back and collect a bunch of their rewards. There is PvP in this game through the Coliseum. I probably won't jump in and do the Coliseum battle right now. Maybe I'll come back later and show you guys a video on the PvP a little bit later. The other thing I want to talk about, I want to say it's in the Citadel. No, not the Citadel. Go back. Go back to the world. The Primeval Halls. Now, this is where you're going to kind of come through every day and get certain materials that you can use to upgrade your characters. So there's the Elemental Halls, Hall of Treasure, Hall of Experience. You've seen this before if you've played a gacha game in the past. Now, when it comes to collecting the heroes in this game, it all comes through the Chronicles system. Now, as you're playing through the game, as you go through stories and stuff like that, you'll be able to get this specific item up here called Renown, which you can then use to collect certain heroes. Now, the higher rarity the heroes are, the more renown it's going to take. So for a 4-star character, oh wait, not her. Let's find one that we don't have unlocked yet. No, we got to go through the story for those guys. Oh my goodness, there we go. So 4-star red version of Schneider, it's going to be 100,000. And then let's see if we can't find a 5-star that we can unlock. They get like really, really like expensive though. So it's going to take some time to go through and actually unlock some of these characters. Looks like a lot of these are recruit by fulfilling this hero's contract. I don't know if I'll be able to find another one to show you guys. There's one for 6,000 that's premium currency, but you can save that up if you don't want to spend it. So there's a couple of different ways that you can collect the heroes in this game. There's also this recruitment system that goes on where when you first get into the game, you can choose between 3 different heroes. And then as you log in for 14 days or 15 days straight, you do have to log in for 15 days. If you miss a day, it'll cut you off and you have to start from the beginning, which I don't really like. It kind of sucks because I remember playing this before. I missed a day and it broke my heart that I wasn't able to get the character and I had to restart over again. So keep that in mind. You got to log in for 15 days straight to get the hero. It's a 5-star hero, totally worth it. It's awesome. Now let's go ahead and talk about the heroes themselves. Now there are different elemental versions of heroes. I'm not the biggest fan of that. But like, for example, I've got a green elemental Schneider, but you can also get a red version of it. The reason why they do that is because you can use different versions for different parts of the story, different dungeons and stuff like that. Now, when you go through to level them up, you can also get, you get potions, which you can use to, you know, just share. I don't really have enough to level this guy up right now. I'm not going to waste it. You can also go through and promote them, but promoting the heroes, upgrading their stars, requires you to get certain materials, which you can get through the story or through like those dungeons or through like events and quests that you can complete. And then you've got their different abilities, which you can go through. You can upgrade the abilities by spending the basic in-game currency, but you also need primeval soul stones, which are pretty rare to get. So upgrading the skills of the characters is definitely going to be, you're definitely investing in those characters. So be careful before you go and just like drop all the stuff on one single character. But one of the biggest things that you're going to be doing in this game is focusing on the equipment for each of the different characters. They each have they have 6 different slots with rarities going all the way up to like special artifacts, with artifacts giving like really powerful bonuses, as well as giving special skill upgrades if they're equipped onto a specific character. So for this artifact called the Hygiene Ring, it has an artifact bonus that if it's equipped onto Aslan, he gets a royal authority, he gets a +1 to his royal authority ability. So there are some very specific artifacts for very specific heroes that are very rare to get. It doesn't mean you can't use them on other heroes, you're just not going to use it to their fullest. Also, this one's from the set for Revenge, plus 50% chance to counterattack the enemy hero. This is for a class warrior, and then it's got like a bunch of like different stats. So that's how you do it. That's how you upgrade your characters. Look at their stats and their bonuses. Now, we're going to go ahead and finish the video off by doing some alchemy summons. Now, this is where you're going to spend your premium currency summoning for specific weapons and artifacts for very specific characters. Now, I'm pretty sure these will change throughout the time. So this one right now is from August 31st to today. This one will probably go away. I'm going to summon on this one because I actually have her as my 15-day. Actually, you know what? We just got a new character right there. Astrid, but that's the Earth version of Astrid. I don't think we have the Earth one, so let me go and see what version we got. Okay, so we did get the Earth version, so it will be worth it to go to the Alchemy and do a summon on the one for Astrid. So here we go. Cross your fingers that we get something super cool for Astrid. Increased chance for Astrid artifacts. One artifact is guaranteed every time you do an 11 time summon. So here we go. Swipe to the left. Okay, Aegis Velkashian Ring. Arcane Boots for defense. Efficacy Elegant Boots. Victor's Robes. Verdant Leather. Arcane Ring. Elegant Gloves. Delosian Boots. Then our artifact is the Highwill Royal Bow. Ornate Shoes. Verdant Sword. So there we go. So our artifact that we ended up getting was this one right here. This one is specifically for 9, who is a dark version character, who's a sniper. So I don't have that character yet. I'll have to play through a little bit more to unlock them. But I do have other archers in the game that I can actually go through and use that bow for. So it's pretty good. So you guys go, Lord of Heroes. I'm super excited this game's finally out. I'm going to be playing it like crazy. And if you guys want to see more videos for Lord of Heroes, guides, you know, more summons or whatever, let me know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Okay, friends, my name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.